Today I will report the topic all about procedures in determining a reporting of terrorist incident or cases. Procedures. On-scene commander shall initially determine if there is a high degree of probability that the incident is a terrorist attack. He also establishes an on-scene command post and initiates the converting of the Critical Incident Management Task Group and the Critical Incident Management Committee, as regardless the nature of the attack. In the event of suspected attack, the PROs shall ensure the management and containment of the incident and shall coordinate with the task force, Sanglahi Alpha Commander. Bombing attacks and explosions are perpetrated by terrorists. The interagency in explosive and related incident investigation among the PNP, AP, NBI, and PCG shall be strictly followed. The Philippine Bomb Data Center will be the fusion center of the reporting of areas. As such, PBDC will be furnished with all post-blast investigation and initial reports pertaining to ERI. Cybercrime Incident Response Procedure. Definition. Cybercrime response is the actual police intervention in a cybercrime incident where the acquisition of matters of evidentiary value traceable within the computer's hardware, software, and its network. Guidelines for cybercrime incident for first responder. When responding cybercrime incident, go to the scene of the crime where the computers to be able to protect, seize and search the same and able to be recognized as a potential evidence. Using below are the following questions as guidelines to determine its role in the commission of the crime. Number 1. It is a contraband or a part of a crime. Number 2. It is a tool used for the commission of the crime. Number 3. It is an incidental as evidence or being used to store the evidence of a crime. Number 4. Is it an instrumental to the crime and a storage device for evidence? Then, after, identify theories as to the role of computers in the commission of the crime. Search of computers and seizure of data therefrom required a warrant issued by the court. Appropriate collection techniques shall be used to preserve the data sought to be seized. The evidence seized shall be subjected to forensic examination by trained personnel. The result of forensic examination as well as the testimony of forensic expert shall be made available during the trial. Search and seizure of computer. Secure the scene. Officer safety is always paramount. Preserve the area of potential fingerprints. Immediately restricts access to the computer. Isolate from phone lines. Secure the computer as evidence. If the computer is off, do not turn it on. If the computer is on, do not turn it off, nor touch its mouse or its keyboard. For stand-alone connection or single area connection computers, consult a computer specialist. If a specialist is not available, photograph a scene and disconnect all power sources and plugs, including those at the back of the computer. Place evidence tape over its drive slot. Photograph and label parts located at the back of the computer and its commission. So, in this procedure, you need to get evidence by photographing the computer hardware case and label it and mark it. Then label all connectors and cable into allow reassembly is needed. If transport is required, pack the components as fragile prior to transport. Keep it away from magnets, radio transmitter, and from other hostile environment. Ensure that only a computer forensic expert conducts the search for any evidence contained in the computer hardware and ensure that the computer hard disk is duplicated by forensic expert and the original is kept by the evidence custodian for future court presentation. Further search analysis shall be undertaken using only the image disk. So it means that when search and seizure the computer as evidence, when the custodian is far from the scene, you need to pack the evidence and properly carried and properly transported. For network computers, consult a computer specialist for assistance. Do not immediately pull the plug to prevent severe damage to the system, disrupting the legitimate business and possible liability of the officers. So in this one, you need to properly turn off the computer with proper procedure. Search and seizure of with wireless telephone. Guidelines for the conduct of search and seizure of the following. If the device is on, do not turn it on. Do not turn it off. Turning it off could activate lockout picture. Write for all information on display and possible. Secure a photograph. Power down prior to transport. If the device is off, leave it off. Turning it on could alter evidence in the device. Upon seizure, take it on an expert as soon as possible. Exert an effort to locate instructions manual pertaining to the device. This is my report and thank you.